Shalom, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and rule well by spirits and power that be. Wabarakatham to the hopefully lake. It's the brother Gabar, and I'm back with another lesson. Heart to Zion Camp. Alright. It's lucky for the background noise, but I'm outside. But I'm gonna be telling this vision that I just received this morning. And Lord's will, this is edifying. Lord's will, this is exhortational to the body of Yahushua, to the elect. All right. And I'm going to dive straight in. It was real quick, but it's powerful. Okay. So what happened was I was in the time of Jacob's trouble. It was in the future. And I was in the time of Jacob's trouble. I think I might have had like a pistol on me or something. And I got a backpack. And I'm going around looking for food, you know. And I get to this one place. It looked like maybe like the size of a gas station, but it's like some building in the cluster of other buildings. And I'm about to go in, and I hear it's like a dude, and he comes from like behind me, and I kind of hide behind something, but not in front of the doorway, so he don't see me. So I'm hiding on the side, maybe like 5-10 yards from the doorway. And this dude, he got an AR. He like hella dirty. You know how you watch the movie like The Road or The Book of Eli? You know, the bad guys on those movies, how they look. That's how he looked, all dirty. You know, his face dirty. Probably ate a few people. Stuff like that. So he got this huge backpack on. And he got a big AR, you know. And he's walking. And I'm like, shit. So I hide. And he goes right into the place that I was finna go to loot for food. And he goes in, and he's not even in there 30 seconds. He goes in, and he comes out probably about 10-15 seconds, because it's like, I kind of looked in there because the door is off. Everything's so old. You know, it's like the setting is like the Book of Eli as well. Like, you know, everything's so old. It's broken down. So the door is just off. I already can kind of see in there in one corner. So he goes in, 10-15 seconds after that, he walks straight out. And I remember it was like a little pool of blood in there as well, like on the ground, like something might have happened in there before. But that's all I could see out, like kind of corner into the room. I couldn't see the whole thing though, just like one little corner. But it was all messy in there, and it was just like blood a little bit on the ground and stuff. So nothing in there though. He goes in, he comes right back out. I watch him come out, and I'm scared because he could see me if he just turned his head a little to the left. But he just walks right out. He got this angry look. He just walks straight back out and just keep walking. And I watch him walk off. And I turn my head back to the doorway, and I just hear a voice say, "Go in there." And immediately, you know, I'm just like, okay, I know it's nothing in there, so I wonder what Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is finna do. So I'm very optimistic in the dream. I'm like, okay, something's about to happen. So I go in, and like, as soon as my foot crosses the doorway, like that last step to go in, it's like a brief flash of light, like very briefly, like the whole room was restored to like perfectly new. And it was food everywhere. It was canned goods. It was everything to my liking. It wasn't nothing that I didn't even like. It was everything perfectly to my taste, you know, to my exact liking, everything that I would like. And it was all in cans. It was probably at least, you know, a year or two, you know, if I ration that out well enough, a year or two, maybe even 3, you know, years worth of food in there, you know, and it was just amazing. And I was just in awe. And I picked up a can. It was these beans, you know, in brown sugar, ones that I like. And I'm like, shit, this is amazing. You know, it's like my jaw was just dropped. I was just in awe. And it was just food everywhere. I put a picture up to kind of demonstrate what it looked like. But the whole room, it wasn't no blood stain on the floor anymore. It wasn't all broken down woody. It was perfectly new. The whole room was restored. And it was food everywhere. I mean, it was cans piled up in certain places of the floor. You know, had to walk a certain way. You know how you got the movie Hoarders? Basically, not the movie. You got the show Hoarders. You know, they used to play. I don't know if they still play it on TV, but imagine that, but all canned goods. You know, so I was just in awe, man. I picked up a can. I'm like, whoa, you know. And the dude just, hey, he walked in. I remember I had to thought, I'm like, damn, the Lord just didn't give this to him, you know. But I walked in, and it was revealed unto me. You know, the Lord did it for me, you know. And my jaw was just dropped, man. So I want to speak on this dream, to edify and exhort us brothers and sincere sisters out there, because man, we in a time where the Lord is about to do some miracles for us. The Lord is about to come through for us on another level, man. I was finna go in there and loot it, but there was nothing in there, so the Lord had that man go in there and come back out. Like he was in there very very short amount of time. Like basically he went in there, stood there, looked around for 10 seconds. He was like, fuck this, and left, because it was nothing. It was clearly nothing. But when I went in, it was like a short, brief, not very bright, but like a flash of light, and just all this food, bro, was just there, like just there. The whole room was just clean, spotless, And then, hey, the Lord was feeding me, So I wanted to tell this to edify and exhort you, people out there that sincerely believing on Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shai in these last days. Very quick, straight to the point. Call halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Kam Yasharallah. Shalom.